I'm very explosive. Guess I'm just a basketball player who is deaf.
"20 countries will be competing in Washington, D.C. for the 3-on-3 Deaf Basketball World Cup. For the first time, New Zealand will be competing.
Just real South Auckland basketball is what I'm going to bring there.
Black Thunder!
Basketball to me, kind of just what I do. That's kind of been like my whole life ever since I started playing.
Jerel would play basketball 7 days a week if he could. Jerel has played through broken bones, with casts, with pulled muscles, with immense amounts of strapping tape, because it's very hard to stop him from playing. I can't even remember now why I thought that he couldn't hear. I remember I did the ice cream test, you know, when you stand behind them and you just say like, ice cream, Jerel, do you want ice cream? And he still like wasn't hearing that. So I was like, okay, well, it's not him just having selective hearing. Jerel, when he was 10, he was complaining about not having friends. I found basketball program at the local rec centre and forced him to go.
Today we'll play a lot out of the elbows, get some zoom actions going, try and get you guys downhill. We'll probably look to go for a long, like fast, small unit first, break them down because they'll be pretty fit.
We've just got to actually play properly.
Mentored by his high school coach since he was 14, Jerel now plays high-level amateur basketball for the Manurewa Hawks.
Jerel left school in year 10. I needed talent to put together for a run at an Auckland title with Manurewa High School. Rung mum, asked whether or not he was interested in coming back to school to give us a title push. Jerel came back, fortunately, and him and the Manurewa boys that he's playing with today actually went and took the Opens title that year. From there, that's when his kind of roof like blew out. He started making the New Zealand Deaf Squad spaces, Prem Squad spaces.
Play on elbows!
The opportunities that will be presented to him will be limitless. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be playing professional basketball.
Go, Ralph! Go, Ralph! Go, Ralph!
He's all gas. Like, there's no breaks with that kid.
Hey! We have Jerel! Hey, back!
If you're not coming to, play 100%, he'll quickly let you know about it. you've got to bring your best self constantly, because if we ask that of him, he asks the same of you.
I actually really enjoy watching him play. He just kind of glides sometimes like a gazelle.
Profoundly deaf in one ear and partially deaf in the other, Jerel has developed ways of coping while playing in a hearing team.
Most deaf people kind of only play with each other. I've learned to compensate for it. Just looking around a lot, trying to figure out where everyone is early so I don't have to wait for them to yell at me for the ball. I just kind of know where they are.
Look, we have our sets, right? So you guys can go and make plays.
He hears bits of every word depending on like the background noise, your volume, like your pitch and how you're talking. And then his brain just puts it together really, really fast.
Every time I don't want to do something, I just act like I didn't hear it. Never happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jerel! Go West Ham!
With 20 countries competing in the Deaf Basketball 3-on-3 World Cup, Jerel is looking forward to captaining his team and developing his game.
Everyone really wears their flag on their shoulder when they play, especially in like the world stages or just representing a country. Everyone takes it a lot more seriously.
Thank you. Ginger. Look. No comment.
Let's go.
It didn't start with our baby. It started with her sister. She has Down syndrome. I had to go out in society to find help and support. It was hard because we didn't have it back in the 80s. There was none of that kind of support. When Paula's time came, there was support, lots of support. Yeah. Sign language was good when I was younger. I was fluent then until he left to go to Auckland, and then I got left behind. Happy. Yes.
The 3-on-3 World Cup trip is self-funded, so the New Zealand teams have to fundraise to go to Washington, DC. Polder will also need to take time off work.
Are these all the same size?
Yeah, these are
128s?
yeah, all should be 128s. I belong to New Zealand Master Joiners. They had put out an email that he's halfway through as an apprentice. I thought, he looks like he's really keen, wants to get into it. So, yeah, offered him a job that day.
It'll just be flush on the top door. Drawers just be in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's good. That's the home one. You just push start. Yep. Sometimes it's a bit tricky. A good example is when he spells on his right hand, not his left. It's backwards and it's hard for me to wrap my head around. And sometimes he gets a bit quick when he signs and he forgets that I'm learning. But yeah, we just sort of tell him to slow down, wait a minute. So flick that one, which is the extraction.
Well, because it's noisy. A lot of times you actually, signalling to each other, and to shut everything down to say something, it takes a lot of time. So sign can be just as effective, or even more effective, So if we learn more, it's going to be quite good for us, You got to make sure you tell him he's got to shout when he comes back from the States.
Yeah.
Write it down.
His right ear had normal hearing. He would have been around 7, almost 8. We went on holiday in Palmerston North with family, and he got an ear infection. And so then the scarring meant that he just progressively lost hearing in his good ear as well. Grandma said they have some jackets that you can look at if you want. So,
Nice.
how many pants do you need?
So many pants. How long am I even there for?
10 days.
Like 10 pants.
10 pants?
I'm really not that big in the deaf community. Like, outside of the times where I get to play basketball for them, I don't really get to interact with many people. So it'll be really interesting to see, like, what the whole world is like in one deaf community.
Well, how are you going to pack your playing shoes?
In my carry-on bag. On Saturday, we have training. It's gonna be pretty much our first time all being together as a team to really, like, practice, I guess. We're definitely gonna need it. We last played together in the beginning of this year in Newcastle, Australia. So it's not like we're really well prepared for it, which is kind of unfortunate. Everyone lives in different parts of the country, so there's not much you can do about it. So it's kind of hard to be nervous, but it's kind of making me more nervous not knowing what exactly I'm going to be playing.
The 3-on-3 Deaf World Cup is just a few days away. The Kiwi teams meet up for training before flying out.
First training with the team. I haven't met one of them, so it's gonna be a bit exciting. Paul's always got a lot of energy. He definitely likes playing basketball. He's real strong too. And then Josiah, I'm definitely excited to see how that guy goes. I haven't actually met Liam, but yeah, we'll see when I get to meet him.
This is the men's first time training together as a team, but the women's team have an advantage.
Yeah, I'm Jerel. My bad.
So this is our first training session together. So it's let's get the training going, get into some practice routines. But obviously it's going to be different. Okay.
Over here, and then it's a pass, but over here instead of over there. It's actually really hard because I can't talk to them, so I have to have a translator, but just some of the things don't directly translate to it. So a lot of the times it's a lot of showing by example.
Neither team has had much opportunity to compete, so Chris has organised a guest team to play some friendly games.
Went pretty well. We definitely had a lot to work on and improve on. Hopefully at the end of this tournament, we'll be able to see some differences. I haven't been to Washington before, so it'd be pretty exciting. It'd be nice to see how I match up against the other countries, the other deaf teams as well. Just real South Auckland basketball is what I'm gonna bring there. I don't know if any of them have ever seen it before, but it's definitely its own thing. We definitely need to practice our decision making, like what options we want to use off of each play that we have. Especially we have to practice our passing and our finishing at the rim. Today we did really good though.
One, two, three. Black Thunder! Whoa!
Next time, both teams take on the world in Washington, D.C. And learn that the hard work is just beginning.
Most of you people can't play in this comp. I was telling you now. These people are really good.